Conventional wisdom says that anything that you can do sitting in the comfort of your home, wearing your pajamas, is not a real job. I'm joined by 4 bloggers here, and they happen to disagree with me, and they say that it's a full-time job. So, a few thoughts?
It is big business. Blogging itself in India has arrived. I'm sure people who are watching this show would agree that up until 5 years from now, no one heard about blogging or what it entailed. Now, when I look at blogging, I see a lot of people getting very active in events and maintaining blogs and writing about different genres like food and travel, technology. So
We were talking earlier, and you were telling me that you were in Korea and you were working with Samsung.
That's correct.
And now you're blogging full-time. How did that happen?
So I started working in Korea in the year 2005. That's when my folks back in India wanted to know about the country, about the place. So blogging came as a very natural kind of an outlet where I could, reach out to them. What I didn't realize back then was that not only was I reaching out to my folks, but to a larger audience.
And I've realized you guys have been tiptoeing around the money part a little too much. Tell us frankly, I mean, is it enough or is it not?
It depends.
Because for someone who's just, initially,
To answer your question about the money part, so there are assignments which you can take. So basically, your blog becomes like a resume. So you can showcase it around. You can get more work. You can get advertisers to come on your blog and place their ads on the blog. So that's one source of earning money. Obviously, you can take assignments. You can go on events, cover events, and then make money. And the money
Since I
is
have-
good. The money is good, by
money
the
is
way.
good?
Yeah.
Okay, so since I have 4 of you here, for someone who's thinking of starting a blog, and of course, initially not full time, so to say, what would be a few key points which you would want him or her to keep in mind? We'll start with you, Rekha.
Key point first is keep your passion alive. Unless and until you convey your passion to your reader, they will not come, they will not read, and they will not connect with you.
So would you agree with me when I say this, that of course initially it is a hobby, you start it as a hobby and then it becomes a profession, but you also have to enjoy it and not worry about the money part so much initially, because that's only going to deter you, because it takes a little bit of time before money starts coming in.
So I think you're absolutely right. I think if you start looking at the money right at the outset, your blogging career can go as far, right? Let's be clear about it. So for most of us, when we started to blog, it was a natural extension of who we really were. So we never thought about reaching out to a larger audience. It was just that whatever we were writing, we were communicating so well, be it written or be it through pictures or videos for that matter, that people started to take notice, and that naturally opened up a dialogue. And once that dialogue is opened, there's no looking back. I think you clearly need to identify your niche. You can't be just writing about everything, right? So for me, the niche started as technology, and for many people, travel and food, for example, are some of the niche areas where you can focus on and gradually build upon that.
What about you?
I would say that first thing, you should have love for words. You should be creative enough, and you should be honest with your readers. Not just because a brand is telling you to write for them, you just have to write for them because they're paying you. And absolutely, you should be regular with your blog. You just can't let it sleep for 6 months and then again come back. So you have to be you have to follow these things, and obviously you have to hone your skills. Apart from that, just don't be about your blog. You have to go around, move around, network around, comment on other bloggers as well. You have to connect with people, because that worked for me, honestly.
Right. Okay. So what about you?
I'll say the guy, he should have the power to observe and to express. Observe more, keenly all the things which is happening around his life, around his, career, around his everything, and then express in his words or pictures or videos, anything. Blogging means to express. That's it, in the best possible way.
Okay. And let's keep this specific to the mundane strategies like updating your blog on a regular basis, etc. Because that's very important, and that is perhaps one of the few key things which you do in order to get the traffic on your website, and later on, based on that, you get paid. So.
So I think for me, harnessing the social media in a way that was unimaginable when I started looking at my blog in 2006 and to where it is now has been a remarkable journey. Up until that, I couldn't really figure out a way to publicize my blog to a larger audience using social media like Twitter or Facebook, or even writing sometimes to the product owners or product companies.
As you heard from the bloggers sitting with me here, that blogging can actually be a full-time career. But the key thing here is to make sure that you take baby steps and not jump into the fray completely in the beginning. There's a lot more coming up on the other side of the break. Don't go anywhere.